On Christmas Eve 1945, the Sodder family of Fayetteville, West Virginia, gathered to celebrate the holiday with their 10 children. But that joyful night turned to tragedy as a devastating fire engulfed their home. When the flames subsided, 5 of the Sodder children had disappeared without a trace, leaving their family and the world with questions that would echo for decades. No remains were found, and the mystery has lingered ever since. This is the story of the Sodder children told in their voices.
My name is Maurice, the eldest of the 5 who went missing that night. Christmas Eve was always a special time for us, filled with laughter and anticipation. But on that night, something felt different, an unexplainable heaviness in the air. When the fire started, I tried to get downstairs, hoping to lead my brothers and sisters out to safety. But as the flames rose, it felt like an invisible force held us back. I remember Mom and Dad's voices, calling for us, desperate and afraid. I wanted to answer, to tell them we were here, but something kept us apart. And then everything went dark.
My name is Martha. That night, I held onto Louise's hand as we tried to find a way out. The flames surrounded us, but it wasn't just the fire that kept us there. It felt like shadows were pulling us back, preventing us from escaping. We could hear our parents calling, and I wanted to reach them, to let them know we were still here. But it was as if we were caught between 2 worlds, our voices swallowed by the silence. I looked at my brothers and sisters, realizing that this might be our last Christmas Eve together.
I'm Lewis, and that night, my world changed forever. I remember seeing Dad outside, desperately trying to reach us. He used the ladder, tried the truck, did everything he could to get to us. But it was as though an invisible barrier kept him from reaching us. I wanted to tell him we'd be okay, but deep down, I knew something more was at play, something beyond just the flames.
I'm Jenny. Christmas was always magical to me. The lights, the tree, the warmth of our home. But when the fire began, all that joy turned to terror. I heard my mother's voice, pleading with us to come down, but every path to escape vanished. Our parents searched tirelessly for us after the fire, convinced that we were still alive somewhere. I felt like we were just echoes, lost beyond reach, our voices fading in the world we once knew.
I'm Betty, the youngest. I remember being with my brothers and sisters, all of us trying to find a way out together. I was so little, but even I knew something was wrong. After the fire, it felt like we were lost, not just from our family, but from the whole world. I wanted to reach out to them, to tell them not to worry, but it was like we were caught somewhere in between, watching them from a distance, unable to cross back.
We are the Sodder children. We disappeared on a Christmas that was meant to be filled with joy and laughter. We missed the warmth of our parents, their voices, and the peace of our home. We watched them as they searched for us, traveling across the country, following every lead, holding on to any glimmer of hope, even that photograph sent to Mom years later. But we remained here, somewhere between worlds, like shadows on that Christmas night. We are still here, in the memories of those who haven't forgotten, waiting for an answer, waiting for someone to find us and bring us home.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and hit that subscribe button to stay tuned for more. See you in the next one.